Find expressions for the revenue, cost, and profit from selling X hundred items. So they give us the item price, the fixed cost, and the variable cost for each, and we're supposed to find revenue, cost, and profit. All right. First, I think, well, it says which expression represents revenue. So let's find them in order. First, revenue. What does it mean? Okay, so imagine we have a company and we sell hairbrushes for $9 a piece. Okay. For revenue, it's just the money coming in. Okay, that's it. Cost is the money going out, because obviously we have to buy the materials it takes to produce the hairbrushes, and we have to have some kind of factory to make them. We have to pay our employees. We have to pay shipping costs. Okay, so there's all these different costs involved. And then profit is going to be the money we make minus the money we spend making it. So it's the revenue minus the cost. Okay, so let's start with revenue. Revenue is just the money coming in. Well, we see that we sell them for $9 a piece. X, though, represents hundreds of items. So let's say X is 3. That means it represents 300 hairbrushes. So we are going to try to figure out a formula for R, for revenue. Okay, but instead of just being, normally you would think, well, $9 a hairbrush, 9 times X. But remember that X is in hundreds. So it's actually going to be how many dollars per X? Okay, 900. So we have to multiply by 100. All right, so for revenue, it's going to be 900 times X because of that. Okay, 900 times X. All right, what about the expression for cost? What about cost? So if you see, we have some fixed cost here and some variable cost. These costs, variable costs, are the costs that we have to pay per hairbrush. Okay, obviously it's going to cost more depending on how many we produce. All right, whereas fixed costs are things that aren't necessarily going to change based on how many we produce. Okay, you're going to have to, let's say, light up the building. Okay, so electricity maybe will be the same no matter how many you produce. Okay, if you make one hairbrush, you're still going to have to run all the lights, whereas if you make 100, okay, that's not going to make you use more lights. Okay, so something like that. So fixed costs and variable costs, and so we need to add both of those together to find the cost. So we're going to have the fixed cost plus the variable cost, and that's going to be the total cost. All right, so D is the fixed cost and the variable cost, and that makes the total cost. All right. Now, for the profit, profit is going to be the revenue, the money that we make, minus the cost of making it. So let's go ahead, and we're going to have to do a little bit of work with this. We want the revenue, okay, minus the cost. So the revenue was 900x, so 900x, okay, minus the cost was 21,000 plus 427x. Okay, so let me get a different color here that might show up a little bit better, and erase this. I'm just going to write right on top of what's going on. We're just going to try to simplify this so that we can find out our answer. We want 900x minus 21,000 plus 427x. We need to distribute this negative. Okay, 900x minus 21,000 minus 427x. Okay, and we have some like terms. We have this, we have this. So these are like terms. We can simplify this. 900 minus 427. And so we will get 473x minus 21,000. Okay, and I am writing right on top of the answer. So let me go ahead and clear this, grab my cursor here, and this is the answer that we came out with. All right, great.